Jigs.
Digital Dope Boys.
Yes.
This is Todd Hines, aka Toddy Warbucks, leader of Black Mote Inc.
And I'm Jared Cox, aka Jakes, that's Jaye Triple X, recording artist from Black Mote Inc.
Black Mote Inc. started around about 2 years ago. I've always wanted to design my own clothes. I've been in a ton of fashion shows, I've modeled for shows. I was like, I've seen a lot of brands come and go, and I've worn a lot of brands, and I was like, you know what? Maybe it's time for me to start my own brand and really leave my own mark in the fashion industry, because I feel I could do it, and I know I can do it, and it's about to come about. It's about to blow right now, in terms of just where my vision and where we see, the whole movement going, from the music to the fashion. We're ready. This is where we're at right now. The vision, as far as where we're going, I control that. I control just the fashion sense of it. From designing, apparel. I have, if you check out my site, blackmoteinc.com, you would find, my first collection of button-down shirts, tank tops, t-shirts. That's my primary role, designing role, as far as apparel. Jake said it best. When you do what you want, you get a better feel for, you get a better outcome of what you really want to put out and what really is true to your heart. So I'm always looking for artists, from graphic artists to illustrators to seamstresses to tailors.
Anybody that's ill.
That's true. Anybody who's looking to really be themselves in an atmosphere where they could really grow and really shine. I'm open. Please call me.
Everybody rock! 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 What I here for? What she here for? What I here for? Drop down, I'm on my knees looking for answers. What I here for? What she here for? Tell me, Lord, please tell me what.
I was doing music for, I would say, a good 3 years, almost going on 3 years before, Black Mote was founded. So when my brother, he came to me, he was like, blah, 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 I want to start, my own thing, Black Mote Inc. I was like, why not make this one big dynasty, let's put the music, the fashion, everything, let's just put it together and make it work,
Yeah. Remember that night in the car, like we just would be like, let's do this. Like this is sitting in my Civic front seat, like let's do this. This is, what better person having your team than your brother, came out the same womb, so we know going through the grind, couldn't have a better person in mind throughout this whole process,
I released one mixtape. It was my first mixtape. It was called The Shy Lad in Neon Clothing. I'm currently working on my first. I like to present it as a real, something really special. A real.
It's your baby.
Something. Yeah, exactly. And it's just magical, I don't just make hip hop. I don't like to just confine myself to a genre, because I'm an artist. I do whatever I feel. So, but I have a Bayesian background. My family's from Barbados, so and I'm big on family. So it's only natural that the whole West Indian Bayesian thing it kind of slipped onto me. So I definitely try to dive into a little bit of reggae, a little of the dancehall, try to fuse, but I'm also into, a little bit of the jazz, like my instruments, so I do whatever I feel, I could get on any type of track and be like, however it hits me, I'm gonna do it, and you know, I'm always looking for, you know, we're always looking for new people, new artists, new people to join the movement. That's what it is. We're trying to expand, you know. It's all love. I'm not an official A&R, but I'm always looking at people on YouTube. I'm always looking at people all over, everywhere, from Asia to, like, you know, the West Indies, everywhere. I'm always looking around to see what other talents around. Maybe we can collaborate. Maybe we can make each other better, you know? So that's it, pretty much.
For fashion, you know, in any type of brand, you have to promote it. And being that, you know, we're performing all over New York City, wearing the brand logo, the mark, that's a perfect way. That's a perfect segue for people to know who we are, to know what we're about. From the fashion and music, that goes hand in hand. That goes back. That goes back years. Yeah. Rappers being in the fashion industry want to be rappers, and then combining from what you wear. That's always been part of the game. You know, appearance is everything. Fashion is a huge part of your appearance, what you wear, who you are, what you represent. You know, that's what we are. It's like any brother relationship. You're gonna bicker about anything and everything.
More like everything. Yeah.
Everything. Even down to, like, why are you saying like that? What are you talking about? It's just, that's that brotherly, that's that love-hate relationship with your brother. You know. The pitfalls in this is, you know, being that you fund it yourself and you live a life. You have bills to pay like every normal person in this world. You know, the pitfalls might be like
walking on that budget. Do I go out or do I spend that money to make that shirt? You know, do I eat this $50 meal, or do I save it going towards a new microphone?
Yeah, it's all part of the game, you know. It's all part of what you do, the sacrifice that you make. A big pitfall would be that I'm not out there yet as an artist. Like, I feel that my stuff can stand with the big dogs. The only thing that's separating me from them is that they have a $1 million backing. I have me, what I put my heart and soul into it. So that'd be the only thing that would be a pitfall right now, you know. But success is, you know,
success every day.
Every day.
Move forward. You learn new things. You progress. There's always success. Success all around. And, you know, we feel once you focus on that, you know, the pitfalls are nothing compared. You know, emotion. Leave with something. Anything that makes you feel, leave with that. You know, it's something that we put a lot into. We don't put a lot into it for no reason. You know, we put it because we feel it. So if you feel it, that's only natural. That only goes to show that we're putting stuff into it. You know, so
as for the clothes, like, when I see people wearing the Black Mote hat, the Black Mote shirt, I just feel overwhelmed, because it's like, wow, you're wearing something that's so dear to my heart, you know, so dear to me in terms of
something that started in the head.
Yeah,
now it's on your head.
Yeah, now it's on your head.
You know,
that's real. You can't beat that. That's like the ultimate satisfaction. You know, just having, you know, my friends or my family wearing my stuff. It just feels great. You can't beat that. You know. Next up for the fashion tip, I'm dropping, you know, a mini collection not this month. I'm probably in the next, before like Thanksgiving time, probably be here. You know, I think that's gonna blow the audience away as far as the concept behind it, and just how we're going back to the roots of what we are, and just the whole design, the whole label. You know, that's the next step as far as fashion.
With the music?
And, you know, I'm working on my new project, and we have some collaborative efforts between fashion and music in the works. More shows on the way, you know, throughout New York City. Just trying to get the name out there, trying to expand, trying to let people know what we are about.
And where can they find you guys?
You can find my Instagram, Facebook. blackmoteinc.com, the website. You know, we're very accessible. You can find us anywhere. I'm not a hard guy to find. I'm here. You know, I'm a nice guy.
You can find me on Instagram at Jakes. That's JAYEXXX. Twitter, BIGJAYEXXX. Facebook, YouTube, SoundCloud, anything. Just search the name. You know, just search Black Mote Inc. and you'll find us all.
Can I just say something real quick to the camera? Like in terms of like dreams and just doing what you want to do, you know, I don't feel like anyone should give up on what they really want to do. You know, this started from me not having, you know, the platform to really show the world the fashion sense and the fashion knowledge that I have, and I feel a lot of people these days that, you know, they take things for granted, they take their dreams for granted, and they feel they can't do it, and they put up certain barriers. You know, never put barriers in your way. You know, that's only making your hunger grow. You know, don't ever quit on anything you want to do. Like I said, this was a dream of mine. I remember dressing myself in the 3rd grade and like, yo, you know what? I want to wear my own clothes. I want to be, you know, that guy that does it. You know, and this is where it started from. So please don't give up on your dream. Never, please. Never.
And if it's like me, I wasn't born and said, "Oh, I want to be an artist. I want to be a rapper." Nah. I slipped and fell in love with it, you know, and now I'm just keeping going with that. And now I have the dream, I have the aspirations, you know, and I'm not letting anybody take that from me. Nobody.
And you know, coming from a Caribbean background, you know, your parents aren't trying to hear if you're a fashion designer or you're a musician. They want to hear, yeah,
you gotta go to school. You gotta learn.
You gotta learn.
You gotta learn.
You gotta learn. You gotta do this. Nah, you know, they're not trying to hear any of the arts. You know, but you have to show them, and by showing them, show the world what you're about, and really put your heart into it, because no one can take that away from you. No one can say, well, you can't do that. And, you know, and listen to our parents, you can't. You know, you'll get slapped upside the head being from a Caribbean house. But honestly, you know, really, if you want it, you can go out there and get it. Don't put barriers in front of your way. You know, that's what I gotta say about that.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Mote Boys.
Yes.